first Phorm family. It's been so great to be a part of this family. I am blown away with all the resources and the amount of help that is given. So it's just been an amazing experience. I joined this 8-week challenge just to get a feel for the app and everything and the community. My advisor's been awesome. I didn't really know what to expect at the end of 8 weeks. I was really hoping for more of a physical change, but we didn't quite get there the way I wanted to. My husband's like, "You're looking skinny," but I didn't see it, so I don't know what that means. At week 6 out of the 8-week challenge, I found out that I was pregnant. When I started the challenge, the goal was weight loss, and we kind of had to manipulate my caloric intake a little bit because I do run a lot. I'm training for a 50-miler coming up in February. It will be my first 50-miler, so I'm very excited for that. So I was doing a lot of, obviously, cardio on top of some strength training a couple times a week, 3 times a week at least. So we kind of had to play around with some caloric intake and some carbohydrates and things like that. But the biggest thing with the app was holding myself accountable to my caloric intake and hitting my macros. Was it perfect every day? Absolutely not. Was it perfect every week? No. But I think the importance of the app is to be cognizant of hitting those numbers, or at least being close or trying. So you may be off here or there, but at least you're making a conscious effort in maintaining your nutrition. So, and I can tell you, I may have not gotten the physical results that I wanted to visually see, but I felt so good like the last 3 or 4 weeks once we kind of manipulated the caloric intake and kind of to fit my goals a little bit more and my activity level. I had so much energy, like literally at like 5 or 6 in the evening, I would have to like stop and just think like, oh my gosh, I'm not tired. Whereas before I'd be like so tired, you get the afternoon slump, like it wasn't there anymore. I was just like, I wasn't bursting with energy, but I was just sustained energy throughout the day. And I know that had a lot to do with a more balanced diet, making sure that I was getting the adequate nutrition that I needed, hitting my protein goals, and just overall I felt a lot better. And also with the microfactor, taking my multivitamin and the OptiGreens, I know that also played a role. And I know it played a role in my inflammation big time because my left knee it was bothering me in the spring when I was changing for my 60K. And the last few months, I haven't even thought about it. So I know that's probably attributed to the inflammation and the fact that it's reduced by A, my diet, and B, the micronutrition that I'm taking in. So I know I'm long-winded here, but my point is this challenge has really taught me a lot just in consistency and holding myself accountable to hitting those small goals like my macros and my caloric intake, because there was a couple weeks there where it was a little low in my caloric intake, and that's when I had no energy. Like I felt just empty and no energy to do my strength training sessions. But once I started hitting my actual caloric intake that was on my prescribed macros, I felt better. Wow, imagine that. So I think my biggest takeaway from this challenge was just consistency and the importance of trying to hit my macros and seeing the effects that it has on my overall energy throughout the day and the overall energy I have with my workouts. So I think that is my biggest takeaway that I'm the most grateful for. Not only joining this community, because there is so much information and so much education, which I am just blown away by the educational platform that's out there, that's available, and I'm so excited to share that with others and to really help them reach their goals. Like it makes me really excited, like, and emotional. Like, it's just such a powerful thing, and I know what it's done for me. It's really solidified my belief in just consistency over time and seeing the energy levels that I've had, and it's just impressive, and I really want to impart that on others. I want to be able to give that feeling to others. Like when I'm done with my 60-minute run or my 90-minute run in the mornings, I feel awesome, but I also feel grateful that I have the energy to do so. And I know that's in part to do with my consistency with my macros and the help that the app's given me. So, this 8-week challenge, obviously I didn't get the physical, visual results that I wanted to see in my head, but I got so much more internally, right? And energy-wise. And week 6 of the 8-week challenge, I found out that I was pregnant. So obviously my goals changed a little bit too. I'm not going for the weight loss. I just want to go with a maintenance to make sure I have enough energy to complete my workouts and grow a healthy baby. So I'm super excited for that. And being pregnant does not deter me from my 50-miler in February. I'm very determined to see that through. So I know that, with that being said, I know that staying on top of my nutrition and my macros and my micros is going to be a huge help, giving me the energy and getting me through these tough workouts with the added growth happening in my body. So, and this app is going to be awesome to hold me accountable to that, and my advisor, and I'm really excited to see how far I can take this. I have 2 kids already. I've been pregnant twice, carried them full term, and so I kind of know what to expect, but I've never really had the fit pregnancy, if you will. I was running pretty regularly with my second child, but not when I got pregnant. I kind of, tapered off because I got tired and I got sick. But that is not going to be this pregnancy. I am determined to have a healthy, fit pregnancy, and I'm determined to continue to run as long as I can and to meet my 50-mile goal in February, run the race. I'll probably be 12 to 14 weeks pregnant, and I still want to get it done, and I want to prove to myself that I can do it. So barring any life-threatening issues, the goal will continue because it helps me get up in the morning, and it gives me something to look forward to and work towards, and like I said, it keeps me motivated to keep moving my body and staying fit. And I hope that through my example and my determination and living it, that I can show others what's possible when you just put your head down sometimes and grind it out and get to work. It's not always easy. For example, this morning I was so freaking tired, and it's Monday after a long weekend, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's cold outside. I don't want to go do this run. But I know enough about myself that if I make that excuse, if I let myself slip even just a little, I'm going to find other excuses to make the next day, and then the next day, and so on and so forth. And I don't want to get back into that rut or that habit. So sometimes I just have to get up and do it, and that's nutrition, that's fitness, that's work, that's anything in life. Sometimes you just gotta get up and do it. And if that's one thing that I've been working on is my discipline and just overcoming those small little challenges when I want to be like, no, it's okay if I don't. Like, nobody knows. Like, nobody cares. My husband's very supportive of the things I do and these crazy races that I do, but he's not going to be putting me down either if I skip a workout. Like, he's very supportive. So no one would know if I miss my workout or skip my workout, but I would know. And when I don't meet my expectations, everybody else knows about it too. So I really try to stay on top of it. I have high expectations for myself. And like I said, when I fail to meet those expectations, it really puts a damper on my mood and kind of downward spiral for the rest of the day. So I know that when I stay true to my commitments and I get things done, it's very empowering. I have a better day, I have a better week, and everyone else has a better time too because I'm not grumpy and grouchy. So I'm really excited. This 8-week challenge was awesome. I learned a little more about myself in my tenacity, in my discipline, in my ability to just see things through, regardless of the physical outcome, whether I was visually seeing what I wanted to or not. It was the energy throughout the day, the sustained energy that really was powerful to me and so helpful to me. I know other working mothers can probably attest to it. Like having that energy throughout the day is huge. So I would say that that's probably the biggest takeaway from this 8-week challenge for me is just having that energy throughout the day and the energy to get through my workouts. And I'm very grateful. I'm grateful for this opportunity. I'm so grateful to be a part of this family and continue to help others through it and share it with everyone. So I'm really excited, and that's all I got.